third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Steps away to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They're going to look to throw. The connection here to Nelson Aguilar. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, a 22. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Fighting through pressure, being chased, but now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Buying time to his left. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off near the 29. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw is Jackson. Drops it off for Coleman. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 18 yards there and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And that is incomplete. Demetrius Harris, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Here we go now.
On 3rd down, it's Coleman. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading.
And look at this, it's a fake. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Forced out to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Here with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin as the Lions are... Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. It's caught at the 10. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They've got a first and goal from the 10-yard line. They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Evan Ingram, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Here comes Grant on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Harris has it over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Now let's go. Green, 39.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A huge play that time for the Rams. 41 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But
under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Derek Morgan coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4.
Here we go now. Blue, land it.
On second down, here's Jackson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And Bart puts it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It's the former Lion, Ndamukong Suh, in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Now, remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air, escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. He had their lone TD earlier, and now he's got a first down.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Ndamukong Suh. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throw left side, taken in by Meredith. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. They'll look to throw here. And escapes the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He'll return it from the 6. Oh, the spin. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Jackson on 2nd down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. The linebacker, Christian Jones, there to make the stop. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. It's caught at the 10. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll throw now on the final play. And now here is another interception. T.J. Green with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hurry up, here we go! 3-19!
They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one. He's got a man. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10.
Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Brought in over the middle by Graham. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
All right, here we go. Green 30.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Able to find Harris, complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And they keep those sticks moving forward, that time with a gain of 3.
All right, here we go.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Here we go now.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson on the screen. This is Coleman. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
And Barth puts it through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Back to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The former #1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney, in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. On 2nd down, Jackson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
He finds Ross. Right side, it's complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now Jackson on 1st down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Set, 3-19.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 30.
On 3rd down. That's Coleman, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. As his guys are in for 6, and the Rams add on to their lead.
Here we go. Green,
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
So out now come the Lions. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Able to shake him off. It's caught by Aguilar. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. back to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They're going to look to throw. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Ndamukong Suh in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. The Lions on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now back to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Ndamukong Suh in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Buying time to his left. He's going to air it out deep. And this is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Danny Amendola, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. Gold now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Now let's go. Blue landed. Blue landed.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 1. Now Jackson. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
All right, here we go.
Jackson on 1st down. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place.
All right, here we go.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.